Hi guys, I wanted to record another one of these little intro things before my videos. I'm thinking about making it a common thing, but we'll see. The video you're about to watch is my patch notes review for the season 1 release of the Bazaar. This includes max release and changes to all current heroes. I'm very excited about this patch, as you'll see in the video. I hope you enjoy it, and let me know down below what your favourite changes and what Mac item you're most excited for. Enjoy. Hell yeah. Thank you very much for the start. I'm going to read for you. I'm really excited about this patch. Okay, I think they've done like really good things. 3,000, yes. Okay, so I do want to get into that. The whole 3,000 gems being more expensive. But I think overall, it makes sense why they've done it. So, first of all, new hero Mac, 3,000 gems. All other heroes have also had their cost just to 3,000 gems. First and second hero discounts continue to apply to all heroes, including Mac. Now, this doesn't affect me because I have all the heroes, I have enough gems. It's fine. I think the reason that they've done this is because the battle pass here is now completely free. You get rank tickets, you get both the rank tickets and the chests for free. You don't have to pay anything. You're just going to continue climbing up there. So in theory, you should get more gems, more chests, therefore giving you more gems to buy new characters. I don't know how much the characters cost before, because I think I paid 500 for Dooley. Yeah, there's no paid battle pass now at all. The whole battle pass is free. The only thing you pay for is the subscription, which earns you double experience on daily and weekly challenges. 2,800 is in my head for some reason. See, I think that's fine. I think an increase in 200 gems, but giving you more better or access to gems is better in my opinion. And double chests, yes. So they did listen. Okay, so this is the big one. Expansions. Expansions can no longer be toggled off. I don't know how I feel about this. I think it's fine now, but say in a year's time, when every character's got 5 expansions, the item pools, it's going to be a big item pool, right? So I am curious if as more expansions come out, this gets changed again, and that then you can pick and choose which ones you want on and which ones you don't want on. Do with retiring? Okay, that's true. I never thought about that. Yeah, they could do that. I never thought about retiring. So, and then here's the fit. So you can buy the expansion outright for 3,000 gems right from the start of the season if you don't want to get through it in the prize pass, which I think is pretty good. I'm not going to do that personally. I don't have 3,000 gems, but it's a nice option. And level 15, I'm going to get there quite quickly. No an issue when you okay, yeah. And obviously the same thing for Vanessa. So the battle pass is now 60 levels. They all okay. We're going to get down there in a minute. Um, Daily cosmetics for gems. Honestly, I don't mind. I don't care how much they charge for cosmetics. If you don't want a cosmetic, you don't have to buy it. It's not going to affect your gameplay, whatever. They can charge what they want for cosmetics, and it's not going to affect my enjoyment of the game whatsoever. If I want a cosmetic and I really like it, I'll probably buy it, but you don't have to. This one's huge. A daily ranked entry, especially if ranked is going to be the only way to get chests. One free a day is better than nothing. Give a fuck about it? Yeah, exactly. Have like say 5 expansive everyone retire the 6 plus oldest. That's interesting. What then? Like I suppose you could also bring back old expansions, right? So like this month we're bringing back this Dooley one, this Vanessa. I get it. Right. So, but also I suppose as more heroes come out, like the packs are going to be more spread out. So we already know we're getting Jules and Stell at some point. So when they get in there, then there's going to be 2 more heroes which are getting packs. I think this is pretty good. Make them $100. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's cosmetics available in the store right now for 5,000 gems. To buy 5,000 gems outright, I think it's $50. I might be wrong on that, but I think it's $50. I'm not going to buy it, but if someone out there wants to buy it, more power to them. Right, so the prize pass. Collectibles of the paid prize pass. Can you steal this? Yeah. Of the previous open beta season has been unlocked for owners regardless of if they completed the required tier of prize pass. I really like this because I was concerned if I didn't finish the prize pass, do I just lose all the stuff? But just getting it all at the end of the season anyway is like very, very nice. This prize pass is now single. Free tracking featuring 60 base tiers. Rewards alternate between tickets and chests with milestones every 15 tiers. 15 tier to Dooley pack. Tier 30 to Vanessa pack. Then what I don't know what this cosmetic is. Tier 60 is it's the pig skin. I quite like the pig skin. And the tiers don't get harder to complete as you go up, which I really like. I think this is really good. Yeah, that's why I'm not too fussed about them increasing this. Increasing the Mac is now increasing character prices up because gems are going to be more available. So yeah, overall, I think it's really good what they've done with this. This was all in the patch last time. XP earning rate 3 per day, and then if you get 4 wins, 5, 5, 5. They've changed some challenges to make them more completable, which is fine. I did play a couple of runs yesterday and one today, so I am sort of aware of some of this. End of combat. At the end of combat, we now enter the replay recap mode. I've got confused by this a couple of times, but it'll just become second nature. Wyvern, thank you very much for the water. How are we doing? I think that this is done so that if you want to replay or recap, you don't accidentally skip your item reward, right? So you can just replay, recap, see what you've done, and then get your reward afterwards, rather than just misclicking and getting something. It's like I had my head on the garage door like a knob. Are you okay? Are you bleeding? New content, man. This new event is incredible. I done a pig run yesterday, and this is how I think you're going to end up getting duplicates. Because so I started off with shiny piggles. Whenever you win a battle with piggles, you get given a piggle, right? And it still has the enchantment. Now I could then, whenever I got Mandala, which I got it about 4 or 5 times in the run, I was able to transform the shiny piggle into another random small shiny item. So this is going to be very strong. I do like the idea of transforming items. It's like it's a reroll, right? It's a gamble. You could have something that's okay and you think I'm going to try and high roll this. But I think obviously it's now just going to be useful just to have like maybe a crappy item in your stash that you're willing to reroll in the hopes of like a really high roll. Tatiana, just a new merchant that sells toys. PvP board swap. During PvP encounters, you will now swap to your opponent's equipped board. I'm okay with this. I think as more boards get in the game, it will add more variety. It's not going to be nothing that impacts gameplay, so I'm fine with it. On sale enchantments. Hang on. But not uncontrollably. Okay, make sure you're not concussed. How many fingers am I holding up? I could be a doctor, you know. Enchantments of on-sale loot items have been reduced in power. So I think that this is referencing gumballs. So when you would enchant a gumball machine, if you turned it into a fiery gumball machine, every gumball would give you fiery, it was just incredible. Every hour of the game, your items would gain 2 burn. Or if you got this one, this one's 1 burn, blah. But yeah, it was incredible. More like, yes, man, yes, 10,000 fingers. That's right. I know that's right. But I think that now, if you have a heavy shovel, for example, the item that it drops won't be heavy in particular. I think that that's the change that they've made, but I'm not certain of that. Simplified some of the targeting rules around. I'm sure I'll find out this during the game. Fixing issue. I didn't even know this was an issue. This one I'm really excited about. Life steal health recovery now counts as healing. I think this is going to make some heal skills very, very good. So weights is now better. Weights on life steal weapon Vanessa is going to go kind of crazy if you can manage to get it. I know it's a pig item, but every time you life steal, your weight is going to charge, and yeah, very excited about this one because like life steal is just healing, right? So there's no reason why it shouldn't have been. Encounter updates. B1, B2 now is there longer but can't show up an hour 2. I'm fine with it. Fine, they fixed this. I did complain about this quite a lot last stream, I think. That whenever you clicked on Bazaar, the order of things was always changing. So I default to one of them and then just accidentally click the wrong one. So that is very nice. I've also realized that I don't have my YouTube chat up, so 2 seconds. Let me go and get that up. Sorry. Professional streamer, by the way. Bang. Where's my OBS? Here's my OBS. Docs. Custom browser docs. Bang. Bang. Apply. Professional streamer. Right, YouTube chat's up. YouTube chat, I can see you now. I think this is just the event where it says get a small heal item. I think regen's about to be very good in this patch. I think we're going to see a lot of fun stuff with regen. Plunder for treasure ups. No, okay, this is brilliant because the amount of times that I went there to get a small silver item, and then you get it, and it's like a regen thing. I'm very happy that you can no longer do that. I'm getting quite a few display glitches. What in the bazaar? I haven't encountered any of them yet. I felt a bit like instability with the servers. Things took a bit of a while, but I think that's just because it's patch day. I also have not seen much on the Switch too. I saw that there's £80 games, and I'm holding out. I don't even know if I can pre-order it yet, but I'm holding out. Lost crate. Open it. Option is now medium item instead of silver. Okay, so this is how they got rid of the upgrade hammer, which I'm happy with. I'm fine with that. It was way too easy to get double items, so I'm okay with them removing the hammer this early. Strange about trade it. An option. Is this the one that gives you 2 bronze loot items? So does this mean trade it will now just give you 2 bronze items? Because if so, that's quite good early on. Like say if you're playing a run in your last hour, your board's not quite strong enough for a PvP fight, you see Strange Mushroom and you're thinking, bang, get that. So we finally got a Silk Song update. The Silk Song is eating good. Yeah, I was thinking that with like the price reverse, like with inflation, £80 games aren't probably too like when you think about it in terms of what they were in like the 80s and 90s. Gamers have probably been eating quite good in terms of inflation for a while. Don't Google gamer inflation. I'm not believing the Silk Song release until I see it. Me neither. I don't even care about Silk Song, but I'm not believing it. This is the guy with the flagship, and the captain's wheel is not next to the flagship, so that's good. Trading these succulents for a floor spike. One of these succulents went bad. Okay. I think this guy's going to be interesting because he has poppy fields, right? And I think now that Mac's a thing, people are going to learn about poppy fields and want to use it more. And poppy fields is very strong. Natural hammer is now gold tier. Downshifted tier on a few. Okay, so lit should now be easier to beat, which I'm happy with. A monster in the game that's almost impossible to beat. It's kind of cool, but he has got some cool items that I would like to use. So I'm quite happy. Gains the skill Ravenous. The first time for below half of each fight, destroy an item for the fight. Okay, so Mimic could have hands now. Hands, people have hands. Red Wasp popping, how's it going? Hunger Strike stream until Silk Song comes out. He really wants him to French post. Right, Pig. Atlas Stone. Still crap. Sorry. 6 seconds. It's better than 7 seconds, but like, good luck getting Atlas Stone to work. Beehive. Busy bit. Okay, the bees in the bit like this buff isn't too like consequential that I'm now thinking I can't wait to play Beehive. So Caltrops no longer has. I think it was Spirit Weasel the other day that was complaining that Caltrops was a toy, so he's eating good. You have regeneration equal to 50/100% of the value of adjacent properties. They nerfed closed sign. I never use closed sign anyway, so I don't know. Crystal Bonsai, 4 seconds from 5 seconds. This isn't really an item that I use as terms of like healing. It's more of an economy item, so I'm fine with that. I almost read this as golf clubs. Golf clubs is better now. Again, I don't really think I'm going to be playing golf clubs. Hot stones, it starts worse but gets better as you progress. Which hot stones, whenever I'm playing like a small pig burn build, when you think of the 3 main items, I'm thinking ladle, matchbox, hot stones. Hot stones is always the first one to go for me. So that being better at diamond, I don't think it really matters because it only gains 1 extra regen than what it previously had. So I can't see that buff being too Uh, Consequential. Ice cream truck now has the food type, makes sense. Freeze one, two, three items for 1 second from one item. Oh, okay. So it now increases the amount of items that it freezes rather than duration. Can now be enchanted with deadly. What does deadly ice cream truck do? Is it on here already? Your non-weapon item have plus 30% crit chance. Okay, I quite like that. Forcing someone to protest is very, very macabre. There's something off about that. Igloo. Freeze one to three items for 1 second. So this is the same thing. It freezes more items over a slower duration. I'm okay with that. When you free, the shield has been nerfed. I didn't really use Igloo beforehand, so I don't really know. Damage scaling. Yeah, Jabalian Drum looks very good now. Like it used to give you 1, 2, or 3 damage, but now at silver it gives you 5 damage, which is already better than the diamond tier version of it. All the way up to 15 damage. So Jabalian Drum. So if you're pig and you have a load of weapons, every time you use a weapon, all of your weapons gain this damage. So say if I have a yo-yo and then 5 other items, every time the yo-yo goes off, all my other weapons are also going to gain 5 damage. So Jabalian Drum could go crazy. I'm quite excited to use Jabalian Drum now, to be honest. Kukri, cooldown reduced, okay. So his damage scaling has gone up, but his base damage has gone down. Again, I'm not eager to play with Kukri, so I'm fine with that. I do like that when they bonked everything, they added a second to every item in the game. They're sort of realizing which ones needed it and which ones didn't. So this coming down to 8 seconds does make it better. That is quite nice. Atlas Stone as well. They might not be the most playable items, but they didn't need a bonking, and it's quite good that they're reverting that. Landscape. Which one's Landscaper? This one. Okay, I just want to see what it looked like. Cooldown 7, shield 200. Your shield items have plus shield equal to this item's value. When you sell 10 items, okay. I don't know what it did before. I can't remember what it did beforehand. But this seems okay now. What's this cooldown? 7 seconds. So this basically exists. I mean, I suppose you could buff itself. You could have this and a fixer-upper, I guess. They've nerfed Ledger, but it's still very good. Like, I can still see fixer-upper pig. Unless there's something down here that they just nerf fixer-upper into the ground, fixer-upper pig is still going to be very good. I just realized you don't have the Bazaar music in the background. There you go. You can eat good today. Lombor, 7-second cooldown. Damage 10. Okay, so its damage doesn't scale, but its damage scaling gets much better. Is Lumbor's good now? Is it still multicast 2? Because if it's still multicast 2, then every 7 seconds your weapon's getting 10 damage at bronze. It's quite good. If you're early game pig and you've got a couple of weapons on the board, Lumbor's might be quite playable now. Matchbox, 5-second cooldown from 4. That makes sense. I played with Matchbox earlier, so I'm aware of this one. Monocle, reduce the cooldown. Again, it's just because of the bonkening. Open Sight. Weapon property to this have plus damage equal to 50 to 100 at the value. Okay, so that's been nerfed. I didn't really use Open Sight beforehand, so I can't really comment on if it was busted or not, but it has been nerfed. Pepper Spray is, again, better earlier, but worse late. I'm fine with it. I have seen the Pitchfork, and I quite like it. It's a good thing it's not old truffles, because Pitchfork with old truffles would have been insane. But at the start of each day, get a truffle, you have probably get an additional truffle. So this is going to help you scale your fixer-uppers, your landscrapers, that sort of thing. Spiky Shield gaining more shield early, less shield late doesn't really matter. Because if your damage is coming from the 10 shield that Spiky Shield is giving you, your run's cooked anyway. The whole point of Spiky Shield is that you have other shield enabling items. Vineyard, cooldown 6, heal 200. Your heal, so this is just like Landscaper, yeah? Yeah. Your heal item. This could probably go quite crazy with tents, although you're limiting your board space with tents. Infinite Yo-Yo is back. Yo-Yo, 4-second cooldown from 5 seconds. I had a shiny Yo-Yo yesterday as well, and I think Yo-Yo is going to be very, very fun this patch. So if you don't know, Yo-Yo at bronze, if you use an adjacent item, charge it 1 second, silver 2 seconds, gold 3, diamond 4. So a diamond Yo-Yo, anytime you use an adjacent item to it, it's just going to go off. So yeah, that's very good. Overall, I think Pig still looks quite strong. I do think Pig's going to have, at the start of the season, the lowest play rate, just because Mac's new, everyone's going to want to play Mac. Dooley got an expansion, Vanessa got an expansion. Pig's out here starving. But overall, I think that the changes for Pig are quite good. Matchbox more cooldown was needed, but it's still going to be very strong and still probably going to be a staple of his early game. But yeah, I quite like the nerfs they've done to Pig. And the buffs, I get. There are buffs in there as well. Pig can fucking rot. What's wrong with Pig? I love the Pig. Cannonade. Is this the one that when you use a weapon, you charge it? Cannonade, yes. When using another weapon, charge this 2 seconds. Okay, so now you can get it earlier, which is quite nice. And its damage starts off lower, but increase. Yeah. So at diamond, it used to do 200. Now at gold, it does 200. That's quite good. If I had 400,000 shield, okay, that's pretty true. Catfish. When this gains haste, Catfish is busted. When this gains haste, this gains +3, +6, +9, +12. A bronze catfish is now just as good as a gold catfish used to be. That's crazy. This gains haste, this gains +3. And Vanessa's got a new pack that involves friends, right? I haven't seen much of the new Vanessa items. So all I know is that her pack is friends based. So I feel like Catfish is going to be eating good. I like Catfish. Diving helmet. Readers shield 25. When you use an aquatic item, this gains +5, 10, 15. Shield for the fire. Adjacent items are aquatic. Okay. So this was kind of a nothing item before. This came out of Vanessa's pack. So if you haven't seen it, that's why. But you will get it. You should do a 10 moves a Long John friend. If Long John becomes a friend item, I'll do it. I could make it a friend item, can't I? Fuck. Fuck. Electric. I got absolutely destroyed by an electric ills earlier. So reduced cooldown on the ills and more damage. I quite like that. Because Vanessa's got some really fun slow stuff like Lighthouse, Anglerfish, stuff like that. And I really like. I like the idea of using. Like, I don't see many slow builds, even though it is quite good. Most people just go one weapon Vanessa or poison, right? Fishing rod, 5 seconds. Okay, hasty aquatic item to the right of this for 2 seconds. But what does it do when you level it up then? Because if upgrading it doesn't increase the haste time. Oh, upgrading it is the point of upgrading it is the small aquatic item that you get is going to be a higher tier. Okay, I quite like this. Basic cooldown for it's a lot less cooldown because like beforehand this was not playable at all in my opinion. But now it's only got a 5-second cooldown. I can see it. Yeah, I feel as though new characters are definitely going to come out, and then people realize like, because you know what I was quite happy with. I was watching Crip's live stream last night. I was going to sleep, and he got Secret Formula, which is one of the items that I got to reveal, and I called it. I said Secret Formula like intrigued me, and it was absolutely busted. And I was like, yes. I was like, I felt smart. I was like, my review's gonna. I was like, in 10 years' time, when someone makes a video, let's check out all the Bazaar card reveals and see what they had to say about their cards. They're going to be like, this guy knew what he was talking about. This is the when you slow something. Cooldown 6 seconds, but slow one item for once. When you slow, this gains 10, 20, 30 damage. Damage scaling is just better, more damage. Okay. In a strong secret cell unless you then nerf them. The smart business. Yes, Katana is back. Sorry, it is a smart business plan, but Katana is back. 2-second cooldown Katana. So this was the problem with the bunkening last time, was that Katana went to 3 seconds, but Fang was also 3 seconds. So why would you get a Katana when you could... Because Fangs are quite easy. You can get a Fang from the Viper, from the Fanged Inglet, from Curio Shop. There's multiple late game monsters that also give you Fangs. So it's like, why would you run a Katana when you could just have a Fang that's smaller? But the fact that a 2-second cooldown Katana is back, and it does less damage, but honestly, one less damage per level is fine. Your weapon damage shouldn't come from weapon upgrades. You're much better upgrading a silencer, crow's nest, something to give you more damage rather than the actual weapon itself. Lockbox, this is the one that when you win a fight, right? When you win a fight, this gains 2 value. Your weapons have plus damage equal to this item's value. Wait, why does it say plus gains 2 value? When you win a fight, this gains 2 value, but value scaling 369. I don't get that. Narwhal has been unbunked. And Narwhal has more damage. Okay, I quite like that. Pop Snappers is now a toy. That makes sense. Don't laugh at the idea of me knowing what I'm talking about, please. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Tempo, please don't hate me. I don't like that they renamed this to Elemental Depth Charge. I thought that the lore implications, it was called the Primordial Depth Charge because the Slumbering Primordial was an item that came with it, right? And it works really well, the Slumbering Primordial. So the Primordial Depth Charge is there to wake up the Slumbering Primordial to make it do damage. They have nerfed this item by changing its name, and you cannot change my mind. Lusafa, what's good? How are we doing? Deadly Rammer, adjacent item ammo, crit bonus increased to 50%. I like that. That's good. Repeater. Damage 60, 90, 120 from 60 flat. That's fine. I actually got a repeater in a season 1 chest, and its number is number 192. It's the lowest like number thing that I've got. Have keywords more unique. That might be it. Yeah, that might be it. But Primordial Depth Charge is a better name. I do prefer it. Rifle damage. Oh, okay. So the rifle damage scaling is actually quite good now. So from 8 to it essentially it doesn't double, but 8, 16, then 30. So the gold rifle now does more base damage than the diamond rifle would have done, and 48. Fix an issue of turbo sex, and I didn't know that was a thing. So you're going to see Joe Thomas today, like see him personally, like for dinner or like doing a show. That's pretty cool. I like Joe Thomas. He was quite funny in Taskmaster. Shark Ray. When this gains haste, this gains 20. Okay. Shark Ray was quite good beforehand, and now it gets more scaling. I quite like this. Silencer no longer has the tech type. That's fine. So I think that means like Dooley now can't get Silencer from the schematics, but I don't think I've ever had that happen to me. Torpedo, 8-second cooldown, damage scaling. The scaling on the torpedo's gone up, which is quite nice. So I think the torpedo is when you use another aquatic or ammo item, this gains damage if the item is large reload. So yeah, like this in a submarine is very good. It's yeah, I've seen this go crazy. But I don't think they touched the boulder. I think the boulder is fine. They have not changed the boulder at all. Tropical Island. Enchantments updated to scale on this item's regen. What do you mean by that? Tropical Island. So at the start of each fight, slow 2 items for 4 seconds. When you slow... wait, didn't I do this beforehand? Shield. Oh, when you slow shield equal to 10 times this item's regen. I think that's what this means. Right? Yeah. When you slow poison equal to the regen. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. I don't know what it did beforehand. I know that it would give you fiery, like coconuts, fiery stuff like that. But I quite like that change. I think Tropical Island could become quite good. Or is quite good. And I've been trying with Shiny. Double crit chance bonus. When you crit, deal 10 damage. Your weapons have plus 10 damage. That's fine. It's still not something to be excited about. Wanted poster. It now doesn't scale. That's fine. So all in all, Vanessa's, I quite like Vanessa's changes. Her scale, like the katana is huge for me. Being able to get cannonade early is going to be fun. I think this is an item that's very fun, but you often don't see it till late game when your board's already locked in and you're only looking for very, very like minute upgrades or changes. but being able to get it, being able to get it at silver is brilliant. Yes, Carrot, I'm glad you saw that. It was so fun. I was so happy. I got back. I was like, I'll check Mel's Discord, see what's popping off. And then, yeah, let me see your calm face. I was proud of that, man. For context, it was, hang on, where's Melon's Discord? This is going to be great. This bit's going to kill in the YouTube video when I upload this. Melon's Discord, Melon's Discord, Melon's Discord. There it is. So he was in a Valorant game with a guy named Jerkoff Instructor. So my comment was, JOI instructor is so funny, like a boot camp that teaches someone how to give JOI, and then from Full Metal Jacket, let me see your cum face. I thought that was quite funny. But Carrot, how are we doing? Good to see you. Have a safe flight. We done Vanessa. Yeah, right. Dooley. All right, is this in the green guys bit? I'm gonna get permission to read this out loud. wait. You are gone. So hang on. I'm gonna do the bit. Okay, right. Maybe a new riff on the guy with one impression bit. Tell people you've been working on blank person impression. Then every impression is just a completely normal voice. Hi, I'm person. It went crazy when I pitched it to myself this morning with a Paul Giamatti impression. Hi guys, I've been working on a Jack Nicholson impression. You want to see it? Hi, I'm Jack Nicholson. I like it, man. I like it. Enjoy send feet pics when you get there. So true. Hi, I've been working on a Tilda Swinton impression. Hi, I'm Tilda Swinton. I can just imagine this guy. I think the funniest bit is this guy in the shower just saying to himself, "Hi, I'm Paul Giamatti." I think that's the funny part. And then laughing to himself like an absolute crazy person. And then coming out the shower and deciding, I'm going to tell everyone that I did this. Right, Dooley, Alpha Ray. Increase the cooldown. It damage scales have higher up. And it gains more scaling. That's fine, because this did get nerfed, didn't it? I'm fine with that. It's better at... It starts getting better at silver, and by diamond is +8. That's fine. Wait, didn't you say in the shower? Oh, when I read that, I pictured you in the shower. I literally added the words in when I pitched it to myself in the shower. I don't know why I assumed it was in the shower, okay? And I'm sorry for assuming that. That was wrong of me, okay? I just like to picture this man naked. Beta Ray. Freeze an item for 1 to 2 seconds. Okay, so it now freezes anything. It's not just small items. That's quite good. Cole Palmer. Reduce cooldown, more burn scaling. I'm fine. This guy never really got much play, but maybe with more burn scaling, he's good. Claw arm. What does claw arm do? This is the confusing one, right? When this gains haste, this in the weapons to the left of this gains damage. So they've increased the scaling on that, which is fine. Its damage has gone down, but its scaling's gone up, I think. That's pretty good. Florence, this is just small, what's his face? Bulldozer, I think, right? When user friendless gains damage, yeah, that's fine. Combat Core, scaling's better. Okay, I really like Combat Core, so this is very good. Yo, Lisa Mario 4, welcome on in. This is a great game, I agree. We're just doing the patch notes and we're going to be jumping straight into some match gameplay. Hello. Lisa, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Cooldown's reduced. Freeze 1, 2, 3 items. Okay, so it's the same thing as Ice Truck. It now spreads its freeze over more items rather than a longer duration, which I really like, especially with the way that it works. So if you get the Shatter Freeze skill, where it's like when you freeze, your items gain 15 damage. Now, instead of getting 1 instance of freeze and getting 15 damage, you're going to get, at Diamond, you're going to get 3 instances of freeze and get 45 extra damage. The same way that Docklines works, in that if you slow 2 items for 3 seconds, it's going to hit the slow damage up twice. Are you playing very well? I am not currently playing. I am doing the patch notes and we shall be playing. DJ Robot spawns one. Okay, thank God. Yes. My main complaint about DJ Robot was that you'd buy it once and then you'd have your build sorted for the rest of the game. Now that when you buy DJ Robot, you only get one nanobot instead of 3, it means that you have to use other friends to utilize DJ Robot rather than just one. And I like your stream. Thank you. Are you about to try and sell me something? Is #1 Bazaar playing the whole of Kent? That's true, actually. That is true. I smell me too, man. Duct tape cooldown reduced. That's fine. When you use the item to the left, on the left of the... Oh, okay. So duct tape. That's actually a pretty good way of nerfing it. So duct tape is busted in that it would do both items on both sides. But now it only does the left item. It's essentially been halved in effectiveness, which is good. Fuel rod. Which one was fuel rod? I'd love the fuel rod. Starts at silver. Haste adjacent item. Oh, this was the rubbish one that was like burn both players, right? Haste adjacent items 1 to 3 seconds. When using adjacent item. Okay, that's pretty good. I like the synergy there. You make them go faster, and when they go off more, you shield more. I like that. Yo, Deferno, how are we doing? Good to see ya. Do you like to play more games? I play a variety of games. Hamlet. Cooldown 8 seconds from 7. When you slow charge, it's 2. Okay, so his cooldown's gone up, but he's going to get charged quicker. That could be quite good. Armadillo starts off the same and just scales more. Again, I like it. Ice 9000. Cooldown 9. Poison 9. What does Ice 9000 look like? Oh, this guy. Yeah. Why the fuck did I just do that? Gav, what have you done? Okay. I only heard. This man cannot be saved. When use a friend, give it. Oh, so this is now like sort of. It's like a monitor lizard, right? So monitor lizard is when you haste, gain poison. But whenever you, so this and DJ Robot and a load of small friends, this poison's going to go up there, and it's going to go off every 4.5 seconds because DJ Robot's going to be hasting it. Gamma ray, poison 468. Start is just better. Poison scaling goes up. Now a mirror of a mega ray. What does it mean by now a mirror of a mega ray? A mega ray's the fire one, right? Mega ray. Where am I from? I am from England. Does it just mean that like the... What does it mean it's a mirror? This is true. Kinetic cannon. This is the one that when you use a small item scale, that's quite good. This is true. Charge another tech item. Okay, that's good because this was useless on like most of the cores. So now that it's like charge another tech. What's the cooldown on this? 6 seconds. When this gains haste, charge. Okay, this could be pretty good now. I am UK, hell yeah. Haste adjacent items 1 to 3 seconds. When using adjacent tech item, charge this 1 second. Great England, so true. Cooldown 10, deal 200 damage, freeze one item for 1 to 2 seconds. When you freeze, charge this one and it gains... Okay. You guys met Paul Mescal? Yeah, he comes by all the time. Pierre Conditioner. Starts at gold. Cooldown increased. Freeze 1 to 2 items for 1 second. When you use a friend or the core, charge this 1 second. So this could be a lot of freeze. Again, even this with DJ Robot is going to go crazy. Just friends going off. Constant freezes going off. Here's one of yous. Isn't Paul Mescal... Is Paul Mescal Irish? I think he's Irish. Yeah, he was born in Ireland. So... I don't want to upset. Why your stream very simple? Fuck you too, buddy. Railgun, 300, 450, 600 damage. That's pretty good. Remote control, reduce the cooldown. Fine. Uzi, max. Oh, okay. So it doesn't start with 12 ammo. It now goes 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, that's pretty good. Uzi was very strong. And its damage is just a flat 10. I'm fine with that. 7-second cooldown, damage scaling up on weak point detector. What's weak point? Is that the one when you slow? Weak point detector. Yeah, when you slow chart. Yeah. Around the curate stream of streams. I'm going to repeat again. Fuck you, buddy. Don't give me a chance to decurate your stream. No, thank you. Fuck you, buddy. Anything else? Welding torch. 7, 6, 5, 4-second cooldown from 6 seconds flat. 8 burn flat. Okay. Welding torch. When you have shield, it's okay. That's that one. Yeah. I'm not going to go over the Mac items because it's pointless me commenting on changing to Mac items that I haven't played with. So like, I'd be like, oh, this now does this. It's just going to be nonsense. Oh, actually, they have changed Poppy Field. So when I got it, it did say that it's. Hold up. It did say that it started at bronze. So now that it says starts at silver. When you use a weapon, because the weapon pack that I got, Poppy Field started at bronze. That for the streamer himself, thank you. There's also another change they made. They changed Potion Distillery. Potion Distillery now no longer it no longer hastes. I believe it reduces the cooldown of the potions. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm not going to go into anything else because I don't really know much about it. Cinders starts at bronze. That's very nice. It just scales up. Dragon Heart fix. I didn't know that was a thing, but thank you. Extract, same as Cinders. Sharpening Stone, same as Cinders. I'm a Sunderer. It's just better to begin with. Right, skills. First Strike. Now gives 50 to... What's First Strike? First Strike. Oh, this one. This was... It used to be plus 30. When you use an item, lose 10% crit chance for the fight. It's still pretty rubbish. Improved Toxins is nerfed. Initial Dose, nerfed. Your rightmost poison item, nerfed. Your burn items, nerfed. Immolation Spark, nerfed. Final Flame, guess what? Nerfed. When one of your burn items gains haste, if it already has haste, it gains... Ooh, that's quite nice. It gains 1, 2, 3 burn for the fight. That's quite nice. True. When one of your weapons gains haste, if it already has haste... Okay, I like these two. These two are fun. I met Paul Mescal, Colin Firth. Just hang out in Cree stream. They come here all the time. Me and the Firthinator go way back. Right. That took longer than I expected. I didn't expect to spend 40 minutes going over the patch notes. But, I don't know. I quite enjoyed doing that. I don't know if I'm going to do it for every patch notes. But I thought that, you know, the game's come out in 1.0. I thought it'd be quite cool to give my thoughts on stuff. Yeah. Let's go play some games. Oh yeah. This is the battle pass. This is the last skin. I think he looks a bit like me. Don't say it. Okay, I'm gonna say it. His nipples look like dummies. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. They do. Okay, they do. I'm definitely allowed to draw attention to his nipples, actually. Someone set up as decorations. Yeah, what's a decoration? Oh, decorations. Oh, I was like, is it like a spin on curations? So I have subscribed to the Bazaar. I did subscribe at the end of last month before I went away because I didn't want to miss out on the dually board. So I do have that. So this is what I mean by they now have a shop. So you come here and it's Great England chat moment. Yes, good. Thank you. That's why I'm saying thank you. It's not my chat moment. You know what I mean? Unable to load the Bazaar. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. But the servers do have a bit of instability, okay? So let me try this again. An oxymoron? Listen here, buddy. You're an oxymoron. Sorry. About Great England? This is true. This is true. I knew a Tony with a shaved head. But I'm going to restart the game and hopefully it works. Fingers crossed. Did I? I can't remember if I changed my thumbnail on YouTube. I think I did because I made it a Mac one. Return of the Mac and all that type shit. Yeah, I did. It's done. It's done. You're done, bud. Bang, bish, bash, bosh, bingo, banger, bongo. Pull up my OBS. Mac Miller reference. True. Anytime today. My game is crashed. But we're going to try this again one more time. Welcome to the Bazaar. Play the game. Have they said anything in the Discord about problems? Announcements. Oh, an hour ago. Servers are down for a bit. We're currently looking into the issues that are causing players to disconnect. We're working as quickly as possible to bring them back. Okay. No worries. So servers are down for a bit. It's probably a good thing then that I actually spent an hour going over the patch notes, right? Because that was right as I started stream. So can I click this button now? I do need to pee anyway. I'm going to pee before we start around. Okay, we're here. So yeah, like Erudite Mac, there's 10,000 of them. 8 hours remaining for 5,000 gems. Like how much? This isn't going to bring up my comment. Like, yeah, like 5,000 gems is $50. But I think that like the point of this is like not that you just buy the gems outright. Like say you might have 4,000 gems and then you see a thing that you like, you think, oh, I'll buy an extra thingy to get it if you really like it. And then you're going to get a weekly one which you can just buy outright with money, which is actually cheaper than the daily one. But the daily one you can obviously get with gems. And then prize pass, yeah. Chest ticket, expansion. We can actually look at the Dooley expansion to us. I haven't done this. Let me. Can I move my camera? I mean, I can. I'm just gonna make it a little bit smaller. There we go. That's exactly the English guy named Tony that I know. Yes. Okay, not every one of them. My mate's dad's named Tony, and he's very cool. He gave us a lift home from the airport last night because he drives a coach. So Green Wasp, when you use an adjacent item, slows or freezes charges ones. Is he bald? Yes. Haste a friend to the right of this for 2 seconds. Get a small friend from any hero. Okay, that's quite nice. Z Shield. Adjacent items have their cooldown reduced by 10%. This has +1 multicast if you have a large item. The exception that proves the rule. Damn. You might be onto something. That is nice. Yeah, so the expansions, so the way it works is I can just click here to skip 15 tiers. You can't pay gems, you have to pay outright money. I'm not going to do it, but it is an option so people could have it early. But like I'm rank 3 on the thing already, and I haven't done any of my weekly passes or weekly challenges. I have got the subscription, so I have earned double for these. But yeah, I think we're gonna go through the pass quite quickly, whether you have the subscription or not. So I think that's fine. And then I want to finish looking at the Dooley ones. So these are all just gonna work when using adjacent items. Slows or freezes charge. You're freezing, haste. When using an adjacent item, poisons or burn. An adjacent item poisons or burns charges. I guess you're the burn one. Yeah. So these are all just gonna synergize together and do some madness, I think. Burn 4. So 1 item. Okay. This is the one that was in the trailer. I can't right click these. I want to bring them up. When you hate. Okay, so this is like Dooley's Slumbering Primordial. Thank you, Gav. Enjoy the stuff around your house. Thank you for vibing. I do appreciate it. Dualtron. It's like Voltron, but Dooley. And it's like all of these little freaks put together. I quite like that. When you use a friend, shield 100. And these are all friends. Yeah, okay. This guy's going to be quite cool, I think. Ultron mainframe. When you use a friend, charge the core 1 second and haste a large item for 1 second. Your Dualtron has a core type. So if you have, say if you have this and this, the board has 10 spaces. This is 5 spaces. You could then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And every time you use one of these, it charges and hastes this for a second, while also giving you 100 shield. That seems pretty good. And Satcom's is going to give you more friends, so there's more potential of synergy Like this one, haste one item for 1 second, you get this, and like a catfish from this from Vanessa, just for an example, catfish has been buffed. Now catfish could then potentially go crazy. It's exciting times, man. It's exciting times in the bazaar. I think, round of applause to Tempo real quick, because they changed a lot of the stuff that people were concerned about in terms of getting this stuff. And if you don't finish the expansion pack, like say if the season ends and you're only on day 28, at the end of the season you're going to get the Vanessa pack anyway. Right, Captain's Quarters. Haste one vehicle for 2 seconds, charge one tool 1 second, reload one ammo item, one ammo, a weapon gains 20 damage for the fight. Okay, this seems confusing, but I'm sure once I've played with it I'll understand it a bit more. This has plus multi, one more for each friend you have. Haste one, slow one. Okay, that's quite nice. When you use a friend, haste it for 1 sec. Adjacent items are friends. So you have this with a... Wait, hang on a minute. 2 second sea shadow. Reduce the cooldown of your other items by 10%. I think I've seen this one. By 10% for this fight. Increases items cooldown by 4 seconds for the fight. That's quite good. So it's essentially just a 10% cooldown reduction at the start of the fight, because most items aren't going to go off before 2 seconds into the fight, and it just takes up board space. I quite like this, and at silver as well, you can get that quite early. When you haste or slow, this gains +5 shield for the fight. So this is just when you use a friend, haste it. Okay. Orange Julian. When you gain gold, increase the damage bonus of this item by the... Oh. So this could be... I mean, he's got a long cooldown, but he could be very good. If you've got a lot of income. Is it a cat? It's a calico cat. A friend gain +1 multicast for the fight. Increases items cool. Oh, I quite like these two. Items that are very good, but they give diminishing returns because their cooldown goes up across the fight. I quite like that introduction. I haven't seen these. Shot glasses. Haste your items for 1 second. Slow your items for 1 second. Okay. When you haste or so that could work well with you, because when you slow, it's slowing all of them. This guy's going to gain insane amounts of shield. When you haste or slow, same thing with old Saltclaw. He's going to gain damage. He's like the damage version of Mr. Richardson. Mr. Anderson. Mr. Richardson. Calico. When you use another weapon, this gains +5% crit chance for the fight. This deals double crit damage. I'm intrigued, man. Have I collected everything? I have now. And then it's just... And then we got... Oh, and then we got the boy back here. The main boy. Wait, what's the cosmetic at rank number 45? I haven't seen that yet. Oh, it's a rug. Okay, ceremonial rug. Available at tier 45. Okay. I quite like that. I'm okay with that. I'm just putting my blanket over my legs.